Assalamu alaikum, my dear learners. How are you? I hope so. You all are going great. Welcome back to another lecture. Welcome back to a new lecture in which we will learn something new. Once again, something new. Yesterday's lecture was also very interesting. Let me tell you what was the yesterday's lecture about. Yesterday's lecture was also about present indefinite tense. We did present indefinite tense and we did about fact file about cats. We did then we did procedure writing yesterday. The work that we basically did yesterday was procedure writing. So let's come towards today's lecture, but before that, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. After that, if any concept about English or math science is not clear to you, you can message me on any of my video and comment, so I will let you know about it. So without wasting any more time, let's start. We are voice welcome. So the topic that we are gonna do today is save water. So I will tell you that why should we save water and how we can save water. So we'll learn everything that we can do to save the water. So anything that we can do to save the water, we'll learn about that. The whole world needs water. 71% of Earth's surface is water. So who needs water? The whole world needs water. Why Earth is a tap of water? Because there are many. I must tell you, there are 5 oceans. The Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. There are 5 oceans, there are many seas, rivers, ponds, lakes present around, streams present around. So the whole world needs water. Water is very necessary for the existence in the world. Without water, nothing is Earth. Why can we live in Earth? Because we get food requirements and water that we are not able to get in any other planet. So that's why we live in Earth. Why? Because it's having water and it's having necessaries present inside it. Who needs water? Like, every living thing needs water. Plants need water, ducks need water, people need water, birds need water, fish needs water, because fish can't live without the water. Like, it needs a proper water, clean water where it lives. Plants need water for the photosynthesis process. Ducks need water because they are swimming, and they are swimming birds, so they swim. People need water to drink, as we 71% of our surface is covered with water, and half body of human is also covered with water. Then we have birds need water. Of course, they are also living things. They also need water to survive. So everyone, if you look around, they need water. Everyone has a life independent on water. Everyone's life depend on the water because it's a source which make us live a life. So every living thing needs water because it's important for everyone. So water is necessary for the existence in the world. We are living in this planet Earth because here we get a proper amount of water and all the necessaries. Fish needs water as it swims in that, and in clean water. Bird needs water because they're living things. Human means half our body is covered with water. Ducks, as they swim, they're swimming birds, so they swim in water. Plants for their photosynthesis, proper oxygen, carbon dioxide, water, tomato, these all things are independent on water also. So water is important for our daily life and our casual life. Turn off the tap. The running tap, dishwashing. So whenever you're washing dish and you just scrap the dishes, so before that, whatever time you're having, you don't have to waste that. The water, don't waste the water. First turn off the tap, then start putting the max or vim on that, and then start washing that. Then if you're just running the tap, then turn it on. You're not supposed to open the tap, and from in that time you have to just do the mixing and all of that things. No, you are not supposed to do like that. First you have to turn off the tap and you have to do all other things, then you can turn on the tap to wash the dishes. So it's very important. As you can look over here, So he I forget his name, but he is washing the dishes. And look, you can see over here the tap and the water it's going, but he is not using that. That means he is actually destroying, he is wasting the water. So the thing that I'm trying to say you is this, that don't waste the water. If it's needed, then use it. If it's not needed or it's not necessary to use, then no need to use, because you are wasting the water. You are not doing anything that is necessary or that in that water is needed, because here it's mixing, so there's no need of water. Water is needs to wash. Okay, but here the tap is running without any reason, as he's not washing dishes. If he's washing dishes, but he's scrubbing the worm in that. Okay, he's not putting the plate under and washing that. He is just scrubbing the plate. So for scrubbing the plates, there's no need to turn on the tap. While turning off the tap, we can also do this thing. It's not necessary to turn on the tap. So by turning off, we can also do, don't waste water. Turn off the tap, brushing teeth and running tap. Look here, like it's very common. Like common sense is not common in you guys nowadays. Like you are doing toothbrush, okay, you have put in the toothpaste and you're just brushing. Why are you turning on the tap when you have to when you have to take it out of your mouth and you have to do mixing water in your mouth, then you can turn on the tap. But here what is happening, she is doing, okay, she is just doing toothbrush, but her tap, you can see the water, a lot of, in a big quantity the water is falling, and it's wastage of water. We must not waste water, because here nowadays now fertilizers are also not good working, because now we can also not recycle water. So we are getting green water, we must say alhamdulillah, and we must not waste water like this how she is wasting. If you are doing toothbrush, just turn off the tap. This is what you can do, just turn off the tap, and then first you have to toothbrush, and then just do all of that and turn on the tap and do whatever how you want to wash, and you do whatever you want to do. But when you are mixing or you're applying toothpaste and then doing all that in your teeth, till that the tap is not needed. So it's more good if you turn off the tap in that time, because there it's not properly needed of the tap. So I hope so you're clear that whenever you're doing toothbrush, you are not needed to turn on the tap. You can, without turning on the tap, you can do the toothbrush. After a while, you can resemble all of these. So what we learn from this, we must not while washing dishes and while doing toothbrush, we must not waste the water, okay, because it's a big wastage of water. Okay, turn on the tap, washing mop and running water. Like you are just washing a mop, and but look, there's a lot of wastage of water, because here when you are washing the mop, what's happening, you're wasting the water. How you're wasting water is that because a lot of tap you have put on, it's no need, because we have to make it first a little bit dry and then we have to do. So what's the need to waste a lot of water? So these are the ways we are used to waste the water that we are not supposed to. We must not waste water like this, because this is a wastage of water, which is not good, because water, its consequences, these are very less in earth. So we have to go to another planet because of this problem. So you must not do this type of things. We are having water, alhamdulillah, so we must use that carefully. We must not waste the water, as it is a great gift from Allah Almighty that we have. Okay, so we must use the water properly, and we must not waste like this, as he is using the mop, he's mopping. But why is running tap, and you can see the flow of water, as you can just do at a medium or a low just water tap, but he has turned on all, and now you can see how the water it's doing and it's drying. Is this how a way we used to? No, you're not supposed to. While washing dishes, while doing toothbrush, while washing mop, we are not supposed to turn on the tap in high quantity. We must use as much as is required, and where it's not required, we must turn it off. Okay. So it is basically whenever we want to waste the water, And if you have visited deserts, you're not having water, you can ask from them what is the need of water basically. So we are having water and we are not taking care of that water, we are wasting the water. This is what we are doing. Say no to water sports. Washing a lot of water, playing. Like, what is this? Look, they are jumping in the water and they are wasting water. This is how the childrens nowadays they are used to do. They are having water sports and they are playing water games. So now water guns are there and we just put clean water and just waste that. So nowadays these children are used to do like this. So I want to say you to say no to the water sports. Say no, that we don't want that, we don't want water sports. So just that's what we can do to save water, what we can do to not waste the water. That's what we can do to have the requirement of necessary water. So I also have heard that there are many people around, your children around, to play water games and throw water buckets on each other. Where is the water while taking showers? That's not what you have to do. You have to use the water that is required. Don't use extra water or don't waste the water. Okay, pour as much water as you want. Think before pouring water, finish the water. Like, what happens first, sometimes there are many children, what do, they fill whole glass and just say, oh, I don't want to drink. You just take a sip and just you leave the water. Like this way the water is wasted. So you have first think how much water you need and then put that amount of water. Never put extra amount of water, put as much amount of water as that is required. Never put extra water, because if you can't drink that, so that's like wastage. So use, just put that much water that is required or that is needed. No need to put extra water, because that no one will drink and that will go in a waste. So always put that much water as is required, because extra water that would be a wastage. Don't waste the water, that we ever learned. And today's our topic is also that don't waste the water. So put as much water as you need, no extra water. Water your plants in the morning or evening. Save water by saving evaporation. Don't water your plants in the afternoon. Okay, well, let me tell you one thing. Never just water your plants in the evening, because at the evening photosynthesis is not taken, so there's an extra water that we put on them. In the morning you can do that in evaporation process, and whenever the rain comes, put buckets outside, the water that is stored in that, just water your plants with that, so that what will happen, your water would your plants would also grow and water would be not wasted, because that is a pure water also. Like this ways we waste our daily water and we just do like that. That's not good. You must save water by evaporation. The evaporation you must save that, like at night, in evening you must not water the plants. In morning, afternoon you can water the plants, because that is the simple basically time. Okay. Recycle water. Collect the water used for washing fruits and vegetables. Use it for watering the plant. So whenever there is an extra water, like you must see that your mother wash in a bowl, and whenever she washes the dishes, so when she take the things out, so there's a little bit of water, so you can use that water to water your plants. What will happen, like this ways your water will also not get what will happen, water will also not get waste, plants will also get pure water that will be good for you and good for plants both. So what will happen in this way, both of you will be happy, plants will also be happy, you will also be happy by saving the water. So this is how little ways we can use and we can save the water, and we will be happy also and plants will be happy also. That's what only we needed, just save water and recycle that by giving that to the plants. This is what we can do. Okay, wash your cars and with a sponge and a water bucket. Say no to the hose. Wash your car. So I have seen many men that used to wash their cars with the hose, and what happens, that extra water is used, so just put the water in a bucket and use a sponge and wash your car with a bucket of water. By using that, by mistake you use extra water and just you leave it on the floor and whole floor get wet, and that's how what happens. Many causes of that dengue fever, and that happens, and that causes diseases also, and that causes waste of water also, that is very necessary for us. So like this are some of the ways like which we can waste the water, that we should not do. We should not waste the water because it's one of the most important necessary for us. We need this is important for us, we can't live without that. Okay. Fix the leaking water tap, collect water. So sometimes there are some tabs in our houses that are leakage, and we just leave them, we just don't care about it. But the water that goes in the swings and that gets affected, and that is an extra water that gets nowhere, and the water gets destroyed and wasted. So that must be fixed. Just call, say your parent to call in a plumber and fix it as quickly as you can. Otherwise, put a bucket or a glass or a jug or a bowl in that, so that the water that is being wasted that not be waste. You can use that in any other thing, washing your car, plant for plants. Okay, that can be used in any other way, so that the water would not be wasted, and this would be also good for you. In this way the water will be not wasted, and you would have no like no needs of the water leakage. Okay, then I have seawater. Water is your friend. So this is our word that what we can do, we can save water because it's important for us. It's our job to save the water. Thank you, you are done. Thanks for listening. Take care. I hope you all like today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Take yourself. Allah Hafiz.